One winter's evening, Fluttershy came to visit Henry. She had important news for him.
We'll have to be out early tomorrow morning because we're going to take the flying Kipper. Oh, don't tell Gordon about this yet, but I think if we pull the fish train nicely, Sir Topham Hatt will let us pull the Wild Nor'Wester. Also, the special coal we've been giving you has improved your work.
Hurrah! That will be lovely!
All kinds of ships used the harbor yard at Knapford Station on the west coast of the Sudrian Sea. There were passenger cruise liners, cargo ships and barges, and fishing tugboats also come in the area. They unload their fish on the quay. Some of them goes to local shops and markets in town, and the rest go to other places and towns across the island far away. It's all put on a special train that the workers call the Flying Kipper. By the time Henry and Fluttershy arrived at the harbor yard by 5 a.m., they were ready. There was snow and frost in the air. Workers hustled about, loading up the vans with the crates of fish. When the last door slammed, and when the conductor showed his green lamp, the Flying Kipper was ready to depart.
Come on, don't be silly.
The van shuddered and groaned as Henry inched forward out of the yard.
Yikes. All right.
That is better.
Thick clouds of smoke and steam shot from his funnel into the cold air, and the light from his fire shone brightly in the dark. And to Fluttershy, seeing all this, it all seemed a magical moment for her.
Important train coming through!
They were going very well. Soon the light grew better, and the signal lights always shone green as they passed through. Then outside of Crosby, a yellow signal appeared just in front of them. Just as Fluttershy was preparing to stop, she then saw that the home signal was down.
Okay, Henry, all clear for the rest of the way.
They didn't know that the points from the main line to a siding were frozen, and that the signal should have been set at danger. But a recent snowstorm the night before had forced it down. Meanwhile, a goods train was waiting in the siding outside Crosby to wait for the Flying Kipper to go by, and its driver and fireman were drinking warm cocoa with the conductor in the brake van.
You get back out there, Jasper, because the Kipper is due any minute.
Who cares, bloke? This is the best cocoa I've ever had in a long time.
Just then, the driver got up. Come on, Jasper, old chum, back to our engine. We've got a schedule to keep. They got out, just in the nick of time.
Bubbling boilers!
What? What is it, Henry?
No time to explain! Jump out of your barbecue! Go now!
By the next morning, Henry regained consciousness after the crash. He found himself lying on his side in the snow, in a complete daze. He was then surprised to see Fluttershy leaning on his buffers, sobbing her little heart out.
Fluttershy, is that you?
Henry, you're alive. Are you all right?
I may have suffered a few dents on my boiler, but otherwise I'm fine. How did the Flying Kipper do? Is it still intact?
I'm sorry, Henry, but our train got splintered in the impact. It's all destroyed.
Oh, that's a shame. Now the fish will be spoiled. There, Fluttershy. It's only a trainload of fish. Nothing to cry over.
It's not that. You got hurt trying to save me, and now they're going to take you away to be scrapped.
Well then, I guess that's the way it has to be.
Oh, this is all my fault. I should have applied the brakes sooner. Then you wouldn't have gotten hurt.
Fluttershy, listen to me. no matter what happens to me, you will always be the best pony friend I ever had.
But Fluttershy just went on sobbing as Henry continued to comfort his Pegasus friend. About an hour later, James and Rudy had brought the breakdown trying to help clear away the mess. Just then, Sir Topham Hatt came to see them both.
The signal was down, sir.
Please, sir, don't take Henry to the scrapyard. If he hadn't alerted me about the freight train and the sighting, I would have been killed. He saved my life. Please spare him.
Don't worry, Fluttershy. That's already been taken care of. I would never scrap Sodor's strongest goods engine. Besides, ice and snow caused the accident here, not you. I'll be sending him to Crewe, a fine place on the mainland for sick engines like Henry.
Oh, thank you, sir. But what about Henry's cracked boiler? Even if it's fixed, he'll still need the expensive Welsh coal.
Oh, don't worry. I already have an idea about how to fix that.
Henry liked being at Crewe during the winter months, but was glad to come home again when springtime came. He was given a brand new boiler equipped with a larger firebox so he wouldn't need the expensive Welsh coal anymore. Fluttershy was so proud of Henry's new shape, it was like he never changed at all. Then he saw that a crowd of people were waiting at Vickerstown Station to see him arrive in his new appearance. He looked so splendid and strong that they gave him 3 cheers. But the one who cheered the loudest was surprisingly Fluttershy.
Thank you very much.
I'm sorry to say that a lot of little children were often late for school because they've waited to see Henry and Fluttershy go by. They often see them pulling the Wild Nor'Wester, and they've done it so well that Gordon grew jealous. But that's another story.